6 most disturbing camping encounter caught on camera. Just imagine going to explore an abandoned school at night, and once you're inside, you realize you're not alone. But the other presence isn't alive, it's already dead. And in this video, something very similar happens to a boy. But before you watch the video, let me tell you, don't even think about skipping the 4th part, because it's one of the scariest moments you'll ever see. Now, let's dive into today's terrifying video. Urbex Hill is one of YouTube's top urban exploration channels, showcasing raw footage from Chris Hill's daring visits to some of the most extreme, abandoned buildings in the United States. In January 2023, Chris uploaded a video of his exploration of the now-abandoned Paul Revere Elementary School in Cleveland. After nearly a century of operation, the school was permanently closed in 2015 due to declining enrollment, although there were talks of converting the building into a housing complex. As of 2024, Paul Revere Elementary remains deserted and in a state of severe disrepair. From the moment Chris steps inside, it's evident that the school has been neglected for years. The lower floors are flooded, walls are peeling, and the structure feels unstable. Rust, scattered papers, books, and various debris are strewn everywhere, adding to the eerie atmosphere. Fresh chalk messages on some whiteboards indicate that people have been entering the building recently. This visit marked Chris's 2nd time at Paul Revere Elementary. His first exploration in March 2022 prompted many viewers to comment, sharing memories as former students or teachers and expressing sadness over the school's decline due to abandonment and lack of maintenance. About 10 minutes into the exploration, Chris begins to hear strange noises, rustling sounds, echoing through the empty halls. As he turns a corner, he spots a flashlight beam cutting through the darkness down the hallway. It appears to belong to another person, possibly another urban explorer or a squatter. Given the late hour of 1 a.m. in an abandoned building, Chris decides it's safer to avoid any potential confrontation and quietly changes direction. Continuing his exploration, Chris heads towards the library and the upper floors. In the bathroom on the top floor, he encounters something unsettling.
Somebody's in there.
At the far end of the room stands what looks like a human silhouette, completely motionless. Startled, Chris draws his gun and approaches cautiously.
Hello. It's a toy.
Only to realize it's a mannequin, likely placed there to scare off visitors. What makes the encounter even more eerie is the timing. Just as Chris notices the mannequin, it suddenly falls forward. The most plausible explanation is that sound waves caused it to topple, but the coincidence adds a layer of suspense. While most people would have left after such a scare, Chris remains undeterred and continues to explore the rest of the school. And upon exploring further, he notices a shadowy figure in one of the rooms.
Safe is still here. I wonder what's in it. Oh shit. Where the fuck did he come?
can clearly see that as soon as Chris turns to his left, he spots a black shadow. However, when Chris moves closer to check, there's no one there. This incident terrifies Chris deeply, leaving a memory that will haunt him for a lifetime. Imagine you're exploring a spooky place, and suddenly, an unseen force pulls your bag from behind and knocks you to the ground. What would you do? Well, that's exactly what happened to this guy named Jay. His YouTube channel is called Visually Creeped. Jay is an adventurous explorer who loves filming in places most people would never dare to go. Tonight, we're joining him on his journey through the Haunted Trail.
So if you guys remember the story that I was talking about in my last video, on this main trail, this married couple told me that they were walking this trail, and there is a legend of a spirit lady who I guess cries for her baby. She lost her baby. There's really not too much online about it. It's more like a legend. But when they were walking down this trail,
as Jay ventures deeper into the eerie woods, everything seems quiet. Until suddenly, his backpack is yanked with such force that he's thrown backward into the mud.
but anyway, so far nothing's pulling my hair or anything like that. Oh my God, what the? I can't see. Something just pulled my bag. My bag got pulled. Hold on. I can't see. I dropped my camera, dude. Oh my God, is it working? It's still recording. Hold on. Oh. Hold on. I can't see. I just dropped it. Something pulled my bag. Something pulled my bag.
After all this, Jay decides to leave the place. In this video, a ghostly figure appears in front of a boy, and just a week later, he tragically passes away. This video comes from a popular Japanese ghost hunting team called Clip Store. It was submitted by a man who claims it was recorded by his older brother, who has since passed away. According to him, his brother was a paranormal enthusiast who loved exploring Japan's famous haunted locations. One day, his brother decided to film a supposedly haunted tunnel in Fukuoka Prefecture. While inside, he experienced something truly terrifying. After hearing an eerie, unexplainable voice behind him, he spun around, only to find a dark, shadowy figure standing right there. It wasn't there moments before. Overcome with fear, he ran for his life. But the story takes an even darker turn. Just weeks after recording this chilling footage, the man tragically died in a freak accident. The video, discovered on his phone, was the last one he ever recorded. The Clip Store team later visited the same tunnel to investigate, but found nothing out of the ordinary. So, did the man capture real paranormal activity? And could it somehow be connected to his untimely death? Share your thoughts in the comments. On September 4th, 2024, Spanish YouTuber Chamos, known for his bold investigations, set out into the wilderness for another adventure, accompanied by his friends Jafino and Jada. The plan was simple: find a spot to camp and explore. But before they could even begin, a chilling cry for help shattered the silence. It was a woman's voice, echoing from deep within the forest. With no cell service this far out, leaving wasn't an option. They had to help. The trio called out into the darkness, but the woman didn't respond. Instead, they heard something else.
Tô jogando, não, tem que olhar pra baixo, onde eu tô andando. Não, é, mas... Cara, aí. Ó. Moça! Moça! Tem um negócio aqui, velho. Por que
A faint cough, coming from somewhere deep in the woods, Alarmed, they pressed on, their concern growing with every step. Soon, they stumbled upon a clue.
O que tu achou? Tênis, mano. Pé de tênis aqui, ó.
A single shoe lying abandoned in the dirt. Whatever had happened, it wasn't good. As they moved closer, the coughing grew louder until they finally found her.
Moça, moça. Olha aqui. Onde, cara? Moça do céu. Meu Deus do céu, velho. Meu Deus do céu. Moça. Moça. Meu Deus. Calma. Moça, meu Deus do céu, cara. Tá amarrada. Calma. Cara, ajuda a desamarrar ela aqui. Ajuda a desamarrar ela, cara. Ilumina aí, velho.
A woman, tied to a tree, barely conscious and unable to move. Panic set in as they rushed to untie her. Weak and terrified, she managed to tell them what had happened. Earlier that morning, while on her way to work, she had been attacked by a man armed with a gun. He had struck her, stolen her belongings, and dragged her into the forest, before tying her to the tree and leaving her for dead. Hours had passed, and she had been clinging to the hope that someone would find her before it was too late. But the worst part? The man had told her he would come back. With no time to lose, Chamos and his friends helped her to her feet and began the desperate journey back to their car. Every sound in the forest felt like a threat, the fear of the man's return looming over them. They finally reached safety and contacted the police, who took over the situation. It's unclear if the man was ever caught, but one thing is certain: the woman will carry the trauma of that night forever. Since 2012, a YouTube channel called The Outdoor Gear has been run by a guy named Luke from the US. His channel is all about camping, whether it's truck camping or regular setups, and he also reviews the gear he uses. In August 2021, Luke posted a video where he went truck camping in the woods to test some new gear. At first, everything seemed normal. Luke was setting up his camp, talking to the viewers, and showing the things he brought. As the sun started to go down, he cooked a simple meal and relaxed. But about 20 minutes into the video, things got strange. Luke said he noticed a vehicle nearby, which was odd because the area was very quiet and remote. Then, he heard something really creepy, a woman's laugh in the distance.
Absolutely bizarre. I hear a vehicle coming. It came down, turned around, went back out. From the moment I heard that vehicle, I could still hear her. She's laughing hysterically, but not a normal laugh. Anytime that you go to remote areas, you will find people like that.
According to Luke, a woman parked her car nearby and started laughing uncontrollably for no clear reason. Her laughter went on for about 5 to 7 minutes. It wasn't a normal laugh. It felt strange and unsettling. Luke thought maybe she had mental health issues or was under the influence of drugs. This unsettling video was shared on TikTok by Rosie B., a mother from Michigan, captured on their home security camera. The footage reveals a chilling moment involving Rosie's young daughter in the kitchen. At first, the toddler appears to be talking to someone or something that isn't visible on camera. But then, something even stranger happens. Out of nowhere, a plastic container of snacks in the girl's hand seems to be pulled as if by an unseen force. Undeterred, the toddler clings tightly to the container. Whatever it is doesn't stop there. It appears to target her toy box next. The little girl doesn't back down. She wrestles with the unseen force, holding her ground until she eventually walks away, looking visibly upset, almost as if she's angry at whoever or whatever was trying to take her things. Later, when Rosie asked her daughter what had happened, the child gave a chilling explanation. She claimed that a young boy and girl had been trying to take her toys, but when Rosie reviewed the footage, no one could be seen. So, Could it be that the little girl was defending her toys from the spirits of two children? Or is there another explanation? Let us know what you think. This was today's video on the 6 most disturbing camping encounters caught on camera. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more content like this.